Well, hello there. How are you all getting on? Hello, I'm back. Right, for all of ye that are hard of hearing, do you know, actually, if I ever was to do merch, hearing aids, branded hearing aids might be an idea. But anywho, I was talking to the sound man, and turns out he's not sound at all. So, yeah, nothing I can do about it unless I get a mic at some stage, which would be an idea, but you just have to put up with it until then. So, I am in Cherbourg, just off the boat. Had to go into Irish Ferries to get a bit of documentation printed. And I have all that now sorted. So, just making a cup of tea and I'll be ready to go. Tea bag. A spoon. That needs a wipe. That'll do that. That's already cracked and I only got it the other day. But I don't really like this new cup anyway. So right, I am off to, I'm actually heading back to where it all began. Well, kind of. The first European trip that I took clips of and decided to try making a couple of videos or whatever was a trip to Switzerland, and that was the first European trip that I decided I tried making a few clips and whatever, and it took off from there, and this is the first time since that I am going back to Switzerland. So I have a massive 5.7 kgs, I think. So yeah, lucky I have 770 horsepower for that. But anywho, this is some new work. Whether it will be regular or not, I've no idea. But yeah, back to Switzerland. First time been there, as I say, since my first, not my first European trip, but my first European video. And to be nice to get back there. I must find out what the formalities are with customs and all that. Well, more road tolls and whatever. Anyway, before they used to have a system, you had to put in your mileage and all this kind of stuff. as far as I know, that system is gone. So I must just find out if it's on the toll box or what way does it work. Customs then, the officer are actually currently trying to sort out an agent. So I know which border I have to go to. Oh. I know which border I have to go to, but I don't know which agent I have to call to inside there. So basically there's a office complex or whatever at the border, and you go into whatever customs agent that your office or your company or whatever is dealing with, and they will sort whatever needs to be sorted customs wise. So that's it. I'll head on and chat to you later. Hello. Just coming around the bottom side of Paris there now. Well, bottom left hand corner, we'll say. Around Versailles and that kind of region, the very outskirts of Paris. But long time since I've been down this route. I used to go this way to Italy when I first started, but recently I've always gone down through the middle of the country, we'll say, rather than just to avoid Paris. Really, there's not much of a difference in it, but so that's why I haven't been around this way in a good while. But no delays, thankfully. Well, so far. Should be out to the A6 soon enough, and clear of Paris. I think I'll just go to a services tonight. I won't bother trying to find a route here or anything, because I'll be just doing, well, probably taking 11 alright. But I've no mad panic on me or anything. Yeah, nothing else to say really. I'd be guessing I'd be at the border at kind of maybe 12 o'clock tomorrow, and then from there on it all depends on how long customs take. It should be fairly fast and straightforward. never know. The last time I was there, the first trip, what, maybe 4.5 years ago, there was some problems with the customs, and it took, I think I was there a full 24 hours. But hopefully won't have them issues this time. Not great weather, it's kind of drizzly and grey and just damp. Smart Volvo there. He was giving me a beep passing or whatever, and a salute. Lovely colours, nicely finished. We've because of traffic, you know, different lanes going at different speeds. We passed each other 2 or 3 times there now, just going around the bottom of Paris and whatever. Morning. Nice bright morning this morning. It was raining overnight. Not long after leaving where I parked up there, just as services. Parked there from night, took 11 hours off. Just started there, what, 5 minutes ago? Well, just left there 5 minutes ago. And I'm down around the Dijon region. Dijon mustard and that. So 3 hours 36 to where I have to do customs at Willem Ryan. Sunglasses now for that sun. It's better. So yeah, a straightforward rundown last night, no hassle. There was another fella, another Irish lad, parked up where I was parked when I got up this morning. He is, well, I'd assume he does it every week. He's going to Swiss as well, but he must have come off to Stena, I'd say, because he wasn't there when I parked up last night, and his curtains were still closed, so I didn't go knocking, because if he had been up I would have asked him about the road tolls in Switzerland. The last time I was there, did I say this? I don't know. There was a complicated complicated system. You have to put in your reg and your mileage and details from your tax book and everything into this system. It was kind of like the old German system, but I think, as far as I know, that's been done away with now. So I must find out what they do with road tolls. So there's another lad, I might ring him in a minute there. He's regularly in Swiss, he should know. So I'll give him a call in a minute and see what the deal is with all that. Right, in for fuel. Where do I go? This way, I think. Satellite view on Google Maps shows this as a greenfield site, but looking through Google, then it showed that it was open and up and running. So obviously it must be a fairly new one. So in to get some diesel and AdBlue, and I eventually got on, I messaged one or two drivers from other companies and whatever that do Swiss, and they said the toll system had changed since February. So I had to get onto the office and they had to check it up online and register. So I think that's all sorted as far as we know. So hopefully no hassle there. I'm only about half an hour or less maybe from the border and the customs control or whatever, so just get fueled up and down to there, get that sorted, and I'm not far from I'm only going about 45 minutes I think into Switzerland, so yeah, talk to you then. Right, so I was fueled up. Only just under half an hour to go. Well, not to go, to get to the customs in Willem Rhein, which is actually in Germany. So this is by Mulhouse in France. So I just cross over the River Rhine just up here. Shouldn't be too far up here now, and basically I'm just the border I'm to use is just the opposite side of the river. Basically there are two borders side by side, or border crossings we'll say, side by side, one the French side and one the German side, and it's just come up there now that the border is 7.6 kilometers. So yeah, I just cross over the River Rhine and just run down along the banks of the Rhine to Willem Rhein, and the agent that we are doing the customs with is there, and yeah, that's it. It just all depends on what customs agent you're using or whatever, and where they are. Just up to the river there now, the Rhine. Works. It's not actually roadworks, they're doing a checkpoint obviously. So that's it now in Germany. Just 20 minutes down along the banks of the river here now to the customs to get into Switzerland. You have to go through customs paperwork, T-forms and that, because Switzerland isn't in the European Union. Right, so this is the border, Swiss border. I think it is that brown building there is where I go, so just park here I suppose. And see what the story is. Try and I think it's that brown building that was just ahead of me there. I think it's in there I go. Right, chat to you in a minute. Okay, all customs formalities done. Just go through the border post here. Right, I pulled in there up to the office, handed in my paperwork, was told to come back in half an hour, so came back down to the truck and put it on brake for a small bit, well, for 15 minutes while I went into, there was a Lidl just there, so went in there, got one or two bits, fresh milk and stuff, and came back out, went back up, and the agent had my clearance documents ready, so collected them, then had to go down, and they were stamped by German customs first, and then Swiss customs, and that was it basically. Back out then, and took a half hour just to finish off my break, and I'm away. All done, simple, straightforward, and you know, just 50 minutes to my destination. So see how that goes. The weather is very changeable. It's lovely like this 1 minute and could be raining in 5 minutes time, you wouldn't know. Now can you see the train there? All the trailers on it. Yes, I got the camera shut down there because it was overheating, so I just had to leave it a minute or two to cool down. But yeah, so yeah, everything was simple, straightforward enough really. Heading out here now. I should be this is Basel, I think. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Traffic is busy enough heading into the city, I'd say. Looks like it, or heading towards the border or whatever. Clear enough this side, but I'm in no major panic anyway. Plenty time. Just let you see a bit of the Swiss countryside. Seems to be a good bit of maize grown here. I know I'm only in the country a couple of minutes, but there's a lot of maize around here anyway. Into the country at all, so won't see a huge pile, but this looks nice. Did I say I'm going kind of across towards Zurich, but not as far as Zurich. Lupfig is the name of the town or city or whatever it is. Lupfig. Right, nearly there now, just 5 minutes away, but delivery's not till morning. I was just told between 10 and 11, so absolutely no panic whatsoever. The problem is to find parking. There's no parking areas on the way down actually. So whether there'll be something around here or not, I don't know. I've plenty of time to go looking anyway at least, but I don't know what's about. into, so hopefully there should be some parking of some sort. I have food and that, so I'm alright that way. Even though it would be nice to get somewhere with a restaurant or something. But I'm not overly bothered at the same time. So, right. Letting me across, thank you. Find somewhere to pull in that I could open up a map and have a look. Somewhere to pull in and park. I think it is along here my destination is, but as I say, I can't deliver till morning. So I'll find some parking, chat to you later. Good morning. Just parked in a lay-by overnight. Maybe about 12 or 13, 12 to 15 parking spaces for trucks. Shot of spaces for cars. That's it. But in Switzerland, this is the kind of stuff you get. Public toilets down here. Drinking water available. This is what you get. So in your little toilet, that's basically toilet bowl, and this seat comes down like that, spring loaded so that no one is peeing up in it, and this also your sink. You have soap, tap, that's the flush, dryer there, toilet roll there, bin there. It's a good system. And you also get these shower units. So that's temperature control, I'm thinking. That's the button to turn on the shower. But a great idea, this little thing around the corner for your clothes, you can hang there, two little racks there, so your clothes and whatever actually stay dry while you shower, which is a novelty in truck parks. Well, that was a great shower. Good constant supply of hot water, not going hot and cold and whatever. That's actually a dryer. And the floor is on grates, so it's raised up, so you're not standing in 2 inches of water while you're trying to dry yourself in your shower and dry yourself. And plenty of room to dry yourself without hitting the sides and stuff like that. And as I say, dry clothes. Great when there's proper services available. Right, hello. The what you call it? For public toilets in a lay-by, they're fairly good. Only downfall I would say was no mirror for shaving. But brilliant other than that. So I am literally kind of just around the corner from my delivery. So I will go do that and chat to you later. Hello, back here again. This is the parking spot I stopped in last night that you saw me leave this morning. And I just came back to here while I was waiting instruction, and I have been given an instruction not exactly what I was expecting. Apparently I have a collection in by Lucerne, or in Lucerne. And that's about half an hour from here. Let him pass because he let me out. So a collection there, and it's for Italy. Should be a nice trip up over the Alps. The delivery that I just did was one box, no pallet or anything. Maybe the size of 2 shoe boxes, that kind of size. But that's what it was. So I'll stop now and do more clips going from Lucerne to Italy. Just about 5 minutes to that collection there now. So just kind of off the motorway or whatever, so I said I'd give you a look. I don't think it is Lucerne, but it's that area. It is Triengen or something. There you go, there's a sign. Oh, is this it? Just this might be it actually. According to the sat-nav, it is on down the road, but according to the sign on the building, this is it. Right, I'll go find out. Yeah, this is not, it's the right company, but it was just when I saw the loading bays, I thought it might be this, but they've a load of buildings around here. So, just turn around. And follow on the sat-nav. That's another one of their buildings across the way. I see they have a big building over here to the right. The address I was given is on down here further, so I'll go for that. here. Yes. Ah, yes, I see a building. This should be my one over here. Right. Go in here and see what they say. Outgoing goods. That should hopefully be my spot. Right. Just sitting here doing paperwork and a plane just lands in front of you. Don't know if you can see it there, but it wasn't just a random plane landing. There's a little bit of an airstrip there, and there's a lot of them small Cessnas flying around. That one's getting ready to take off. Right, so I'm loaded up again. 16 pallets this time, but it is only 3 or 4 ton. Toothbrushes going to Italy. But I have to, well, from here, SatNav and Google are taking me they're telling me go through Liechtenstein and into Austria and down to Italy, but Virginia think that would be too much hassle, which is fair enough. I'd nearly, well, to be nice to see, but they're telling me go down for Como, down to Milan and down that way, but the other problem is the Swiss love customs. So I have to go to a spot north of Baden, just on the German border there, and do customs there, and then head on down for Shiazo, I think is the name of the border, and down by Como and on down that way. So it's just over an hour and a half up to the customs place. Let's see what they say. And go from there. I've picked out a hotel or whatever, kind of close to my delivery on Monday. Hopefully I'll be able to get there tonight, but it'll depend on customs and all that kind of stuff. But if not, I can go there in the morning, no hassle that way. But try to find a spot. Well, all the services would be open obviously, but to try and find a proper restaurant that's open the weekend is a bit awkward, but I have one picked out, so hopefully I'll get to there hopefully tonight, but maybe not. If not, I'll get there tomorrow. Take my break for the weekend and deliver Monday morning. So that's my plan. What's yours? Oh, finally heading the right direction. So I had to come all the way up here north of Zurich to get to the border with, well, one of the borders with Germany, to get my customs paperwork and whatever, and into the customs office, got paperwork there, and I had to then, into the agent, got paperwork there, then down to the border controls and get a stamp at the Swiss border, and our Swiss customs, and then the German customs, and then had to drive out of Switzerland into Germany, turn around, come back in and get another stamp there with my transit document, and now I'm transiting Swiss. So small bit of a rigmarole, but back and forth offices, but in fairness, they seemed nice in them offices, not like the grumpy man in Willem Ryan yesterday. But the last fella, or one of the last fellas I dealt with there, looked very grumpy, but he was nice after, some fella, and just explained to me he said the product I have is European Union product, even though I loaded it in Switzerland. So that is what was causing a slight issue. So that's why I had to exit and come back in, so that I could transit rather than just export. It's just different documentation and all that, but all sorted now, so should be no problem, hopefully. And I have updated the office on my mileage so that they can complete the road toll payment. So that's that, all good, and that's it. So about 4 hours from here to Chiasso, which is just north of Como in Italy. That's the border. I'm going into Italy. Hopefully there are not too many delays, because if I get across the border tonight and get finished with everything that way. Make it straightforward enough for tomorrow. Zurich was slow a while ago as well, so hopefully it's not too bad. Heading for the hills, just kind of gone up around Lucerne there now, so heading for the Gotthard, up over that way down to Chiasso. Or sorry, not Lucerne, gone around Zurich. Clear of that now, so next services or whatever, I'll take a break and then on down, as I say, up over the Gotthard tunnel, or up through the Gotthard tunnel, should I say. Down to Chiasso, into Italy. Parking around there tonight. As I said, I'll cross the border, but that'll be basically it. And go on then in the morning. So I'm hoping that this video doesn't go on too long. I hope I don't have to split it, because originally I wasn't expecting to be doing as much as I keep saying Switzerland. I thought I'd be just in and back out again, but there'll be no snow, but at least you'll see the mountain. I'll get some couple of clips of the mountains and stuff, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get some before it gets too dark. Show you a bit of the scenery. just going to do a clip or two going along here because I'm going to have to take a break fairly soon, and by the time that's over it'll probably start getting dark as I'm going up the mountain. So going along by the lake here is nice. Don't know what lake it is. Lovely scenery. Nice that this whole area isn't ruined with apartments and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what to say really. Only let you look at the scenery. Kind of grey up the mountains, but the sun has kind of gone down as well now, so it'll be getting dark soon enough. starting to climb a bit there now. Well, I suppose I'll have to, because there's only 2.5 hours to down the Italian side. I need a lay-by do, but a services preferably in the next half hour. And there should be something. More nice scenery. Still haven't got to my break, but that is nice now. I thought it was just for cars. Curses. That's beautiful. Say it would be lovely in summer, but it would also be lovely with snow and frozen over. Looks no good to me. Should be alright. I should hopefully find something I'd want to start appearing at the same time. Clip is going on a bit long, but I just think it's nice to see. Well, except for these tunnel bits. Buongiorno, sono in Italia. Good morning. I got to my break last night with 3 minutes to spare, or that time anyway, and took a 45-minute break there, and it was dark then heading up through the Gotthard tunnel and that, and got down to the border at Chiesa, and the customs or whatever were closed, which I had kind of expected but hoped they wouldn't be, but it made no difference after. So went in, took 9 hours off, went in there just a while ago, and just got the stamps or whatever to finish the transit, and now I'm on my way. Just 5 minutes into Italy now at this stage. So 4 hours 14 to my delivery, but I'm not going quite that far. As I said, I have a place picked out to go to that is open the weekend. This should be nice now, going down past Lake Como down towards Milan. Should be a nice run. Knocked on my door early this morning when they opened, but they had no problem when I just said that I wouldn't be leaving till later. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'd say ideally they had no issue with me parking there last night, but I don't think ideally they want people parking there. So I just took a 9 rather than an 11. Doing the 3.5 or maybe 3.5 hours today anyway, so it makes no odds. Some mess of traffic around here. just after turning off the A4 to start heading north. I don't have too desperate far to go, but to where I've picked out to stop, but at the same time I hope there isn't too much more of this. It's hard to watch every angle when you're in places like this, in situations like this. People trying to butt in from all angles. Cyclists then just cycle across the middle of the whole thing. So anywho, seems to be clear after that. Well, clear enough. Easy. Oh no, blocked up here as well.
Video protected.
Maybe that's the reason it's showing the DA4 is blocked, which is just to the just to the right of me here now. So I was just I was just turning off before the blockage, which is why it didn't show up for me. So maybe that's it. Just have to wait and see. Good morning. Monday morning. It is 20 to 6 Irish there now. I started at 5 I started at 6, yeah, 5 o'clock Irish, 6 local. So I just thought it was nice because I better finish up this video, but I might go on to the delivery. This looks nice coming up along here, up through the valley. Heading up towards Trento and then on towards Bolzano. Just thought it was nice coming up here through the mountains, well, through the valley, mountains either side. To have got closer to the delivery point Saturday morning, but I couldn't see anywhere other than just services that was open the weekend. To just go to an ordinary services. Just over half an hour to go. Just give you another look at these mountains. As you can see, I'm still going up along a valley. This would be the route up to the Brenner Pass and into Austria and whatever. I'm not going that far. 3 minutes away. Looking on Google Maps, I don't know what kind of a setup the place is. Doesn't look like there, well, I couldn't see loading bays or anything like that. It looks more like a shop, but just have to wait and see. Right, so this is it on the right. Okay. On the park anywhere lights and abandon or here. I found a loading bay. So I just need to do a bit of into R for backing. Cars approaching around me. I am coming back. Where are you going? Right, if you won't move, I'll just keep backing. Come on, you'll have to go somewhere. And they keep coming. Right. Go, go, go. And another one. No, that's okay. Where are you going now? Yeah, that's okay. Come on way up there. I'm going In there. Front. Front. Thank you. That's it. And I'm in. Right. There's the loading bay just here to my left. Watch the front. Getting out of here could be fun as well. Anywho. Right, there'll be a bit of negotiating to do to get out of this one. Rise up the front of her. Right.
Recording. One channel started.
Right, and I have a loading address. But yeah, I think I might end this video here because it's gone on long enough. So thanks a million for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.